Number 10. Hangakuse Million Arthur. Tales of old speak of the legends of Excalibur, a sacred sword. The sword is wielded by those who are worthy of its power, bestowing them extraordinary strength and granting them the title of Arthur. However, a divine miracle results in the creation of multiple Excaliburs, thus distorting the fabric of time. Aiming to revert time to its original course, a group of 6 Arthurs composed of Danshao, Renkin, Kaka, Yameniko, Tekken, and Ruro are sent back in time when the abnormal Excaliburs were spawned. They are assigned with one sole task: to destroy the Excaliburs of the past, all of which total up to 1 million. Number 9. Grand Belm. Long ago, magic was abundant and enriched the lives of all people until its usage in war. To end the chaos, 7 of the most powerful mages gave up their lives in order to seal all magic. Now, almost 1,000 years later, their magic seal Magia Canedis hosts Grand Belm, a monthly series of battles meant to determine among who its participants is worthy of the title of Princeps, the one true mage. On the night of a full moon, high school student Mangetsu Kohinata is suddenly transported to an illusionary world where 6 mages are participating in Grand Belm. Mistaken for an enemy mage, Mangetsu is attacked by 2 mages until she is rescued by Shingetsu Ernesto Fukami and her Arminox Viola Katse. However, when Shingetsu is ambushed for protecting her, Magia Canedis grants Mangetsu the Arminox White Lily, allowing her to fight off Shingetsu's assailant. Overwhelmed by the revelations presented to her, Mangetsu decides to help her new friend fight in Grand Belm and make her wish come true. Number 8. Minaria Friends. Mysteria Academy is a prestigious magic school that teaches magic without discrimination to the 3 factions: men, gods, demons, who are usually engaged in battle with each other. 2 of the Academy students are Anne, a princess and honor student, and Gria, a princess born from a dragon and a human. Number 7. Fairygon. Once upon a time, fairies were tools of war. The story takes place in a world where fairies possess and dwell in animals, giving them mysterious abilities. By removing the organs of a possessed animal and transplanting them into humans, fairies can be summoned as an alter ego and be used as a weapon. Some individuals who used fairies as war tools were called fairy soldiers. Once the war was over and they completed their roles, the soldiers lost their purpose. Some began working for the government, some joined the mafia, and some even became terrorists, as each chose their own way to live. 9 years have passed since the war. The protagonist, Maria, is a new recruit of Dorothea, an organization which investigates and suppresses fairy-related crimes. Amidst the unstable political situation, criminals with lingering wounds from the war and past conflicts emerge and engage in terrorism as acts of revenge. This is the story of fairy soldiers fighting for their own justice in a chaotic post-war world. Number 6. Endro. In a world of adventurers and magic lies Gnarl Island. Every generation, a demon lord rises to plague the land, and every generation, a hero is born to subdue him. For countless centuries, the cycle has repeated with no end in sight. The latest hero, Julia Yuusha Charledetto, has almost completed her valiant campaign alongside her party members, responsible priest Saren Saria Eleanor, enigmatic mage Misa May Endust, and hyper-energetic warrior Feifei. In the final battle against the Demon Lord, Yuusha's party attempts to cast a risky spell in order to cast their enemy into the drifts of time. But the incarnation goes awry, sending Yuusha and her friends back to a time before the Demon Lord, before Yuusha becomes the hero, and before the party has even graduated as adventurers. With their memories of the future erased, the four girls restart their ambitions to become the hero's party, aspiring to defeat the Demon Lord. Number 5. Copcraft. 15 years ago, a hyperspace gate appeared in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, connecting Earth to a strange world filled with fairies and monsters. The city of Santa Teresa became a home for over 2 million of these otherworldly visitors. Unfortunately, the population boom also brought its fair share of problems: drugs, prostitution, and trafficking. To combat the rampant crime lurking in the city's shadows, a new department was established in the Santa Teresa Metropolitan Police. Former LSDF soldier Kai Matsuba is one of the best cops that the department has to offer, despite his inclination to occasionally bend the rules. After a fairy trafficking case goes wrong, Kai loses Rick Fury, his friend and partner of 4 years, setting him on a quest for vengeance. To help him with the case, the department pairs him with Tilarna Exadelica, a noble of the Farbani Kingdom. As one of the Knights of Mirvor, her duty is to rescue the noble fairy that Kai encountered during his last case. Despite his distaste for non-humans, he accepts the arrangement at the request of his superiors. Now, the unlikely duo must come together and overcome their differences in order to return the missing fairy to her country and avenge the death of Kai's partner. Number 4. Kenja no Mago. In the Kingdom of Earlshide, Merlin Walford was once regarded as a national hero, hailed for both his power and achievements. Preferring a quiet life, however, he secluded himself deep in the rural woods, dedicating his time to raising an orphan that he saved. This orphan is Shin, a normal salaryman in modern-day Japan who was reincarnated into Merlin's world while still retaining his past memories. As the years pass, Shin displays unparalleled talent in both magic casting and martial arts, much to Merlin's constant amazement. On his 15th birthday, however, it became apparent that Shin only developed his combat skills and nothing else, leaving him with blatant social awkwardness, a lack of common sense, and a middling sense of responsibility. As a result, Shin enrolls in the kingdom's magic academy to hone his skills and mature among other teenagers. However, living a normal life is impossible as he is established as a local celebrity almost as soon as he arrives. Kenja no Mago follows Shin Walford's high school life in the capital as he makes new friends, learns about the world, and fights off various forces of evil surrounding him and the city. Number 3. Radiant. Nemesis. Powerful and mysterious demonic entities that fall from the sky and vaporize anything they touch. The only ones who can combat these creatures are sorcerers, those who have survived an encounter with a nemesis but were infected in the process. Seth, a sorcerer from Pompo Hills, sets out on an adventure to exterminate all these nemesis. Accompanying him are Doc and Melly, fellow sorcerers who share his ideal. Their main objective is to bring about a world where sorcerers are no longer persecuted for being infected, and to that end, desire to destroy the source of the nemesis themselves, the mystical Radiant.
This is the future.
Number 2. Fate Grand Order Zetai Maju Sensen Babylonia. AD 2016, the foundations of humanity have been incinerated by the Mage King Solomon. Chaldea, a secret mages organization with the mission to preserve humanity's future, foresaw mankind's extinction in 2015. Thus commenced the operation to repair the singularities in history caused by the Holy Grails dispersed across time and space, Operation Grand Order. Using the Ray Shift time travel technology, Chaldea's last master, Ritsuka Fujimaru, and his demi-servant Mash Creolite have traveled to and resolved 6 singularities. Now they depart for their most dangerous destination yet, a civilization in the Age of Gods, BC 2655 Mesopotamia. Ritsuka and Mash soon discover that demonic beasts roam the land, attacking people and towns. Amidst chaos and terror lies humanity's last defense, Uruk, a fortress city that acts as a frontline for the battle against the beasts. The battlefront is commanded by none other than King Gilgamesh, the king of heroes who sought aid from heroic spirits and took on the role of a mage to protect his city. Number 1. Tate no Yuusha no Nariagari. The four cardinal heroes are a group of ordinary men from modern-day Japan summoned to the kingdom of Mellermark to become its saviors. Mellermark is a country plagued by the waves of catastrophe that have repeatedly ravaged the land and brought disaster to its citizens for centuries. The four heroes are respectively bestowed a sword, spear, bow, and shield to vanquish these waves. Now Fumi Iwatani, an otaku, becomes cursed with the fate of being the shield hero. Armed with only a measly shield, Naofumi is belittled and ridiculed by his fellow heroes and the kingdom's people due to his weak offensive capabilities and lackluster personality.
Alright everyone, that's it for today's video. Did you guys enjoy this list, or find any anime you're interested in? Let us know your thoughts down in the comments, and please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And if you're new, remember to turn on notifications for more upcoming top 10 videos.